Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasyatyadashatarine Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. Let's all put our hands once again for dear Panchatattva Mataji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So thank you very much to Panchatattva Mataji for Hare Hare. Seems there are some technical difficulties. So apologies for that. So welcome to this first day on behalf of the management, the festival committee. We want to officially welcome all the devotees who have gathered here and all those who are on their way and all those who will be coming over the next few days for this Hare Krishna Legacy Festival. We are very happy to announce that today we have devotees from across almost 10 different countries gathering, will be participating in this most joyful festival. Today being day one, the focus is on ISKCON's 60th anniversary. We all know Srila Prabhupada formally incorporated the society in July of 1966. And very shortly we will be having Guru Puja. We will offer gratitude and thanks to Srila Prabhupada for his unlimited compassion and mercy upon us. Let me acknowledge some of the wonderful faces, wonderful devotees who are with us this evening. We would like to welcome and acknowledge esteemed Kirtaners, Param Prabhu Gauriya Mataji and their families. We have Gir Govardhan Prabhu and his family. Various Srila Prabhupada's disciples, His Holiness Bhakti Vasudev Swami Maharaj, Bhakti Sundar Maharaj. We have our dear Loka Shakshi Prabhu from Brazil. Also His Grace Baldev Prabhu from Argentina. Many devotees from across the Caribbean, including Trinidad, Suriname, from the US. So we do hope that the association, the hype, the enthusiasm will continue to build over the next few days. And we will want everyone to be part and grab every opportunity to participate and to take full advantage of what is happening, to take in all the programs, all the kirtans, all the presentations, and whatever else is there in these, Ratha Yatra, the parade, pulling the cart of Lord Jagannath. So thank you, and welcome. Let's all like to kindly request all the devotees to please stand and assembled in front of Srila Prabhupada. We'd like to kindly request the following devotees to please come forward to assist with garland in Srila Prabhupada. The Prabhupada Deva Prabhu, Dharmaraj Deva Prabhu, Hari Chakra Prabhu, Ekamurti Mataji, Panchatattva Mataji. If you can please come forward to assist with garland in Srila Prabhupada. Guru Puja Kirtan will be led by our dear Param Prabhu.
Yeah, we're bringing it.
I had just. Dana? Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada. Can you come this side? Prabhupada 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 Prabhupada. Jai Jai Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Prabhupada. Jai Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Prabhupada. Shri Guru Charana Padma Keval Bhagati Sadma. Charana Padma Keval Bhagati Sadma. Shri Guru Charana Padma Keval Bhagati Sadma. Vando Mui Savadhana Mate. Vando Mui Savadhana Mate. जहर प्रसाद भाई हे भव तो रिया जाय। जहर प्रसाद भाई हे भव तो रिया जाय। कृष्ण प्राप्ति हो जहाँ होइते गुरुमुख पद्मावाक्य जीते ते को रिया क्या जीते ते को रिया क्या अर ना करी हमने आशा श्री गुरु चरण रति ऐसे उत्तम गति जे पश्चादे पूरे सर्व आशा चक्षुदान थिलो जे जन्म जन्म प्रभु से चक्षुदान थिलो जे जन्म जन्म प्रभु से दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशितो दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ है थे अविद्या विनाशयते प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ है थे अविद्या विनाशयते वेदे गाय हर चरित वेदे गाय हर चरित श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनार बंधु श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनार बंधु लोके ना लोकेर जीवन शीला प्रभुपाद पतित पवन हाँ हाँ प्रभु करो दया देह मोरे पद छाया हाँ हाँ प्रभु करो दया देह मोरे पद छाया एवे आज घुसुको त्रिभना शीला प्रभुपाद पतित पवना हाँ हाँ प्रभु करो दया देह मोरे पद छाया हाँ हाँ प्रभु करो दया देह मोरे पद छाया हे बे आज घुसुको त्रिभना शीला प्रभुपाद पतित पवना हे हाँ हाँ प्रभु करो दया देह मोरे पाद छाया प्रभुपाद हे हाँ हाँ प्रभु करो दया देह मोरे पाद Srila Prabhupada Patita Pavana, Srila Prabhupada Patita Pavana, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavaji Paschatya Desha Tarine. Jai Jai Prabhupada. Hari Hari Nam. Hari 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 Bo. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Nitai, 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 Gaurango. Hey! Bolo Nitai, 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 Gaurango. Gaura, Gaura, Gaura Hari. Bolo Gaura, Gaura, Gaura Hari. Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana. Jai Sachinandana Gaura Hari. Haribo, 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 Haribo. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Please stand. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hey Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Nam bolo, Hari Nam. Please stand. Hare Rama. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Ye Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Krishna. Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, He Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitya Gaura, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. No kirtan. Okay. Janit le pravistam Vishnu Paramahamsa Stotra Sadasya Shiva.
His Divine Grace Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki. Yaita Pravishnam Shnupa Paramahamsa Stotara Sata Shimad Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Thakur Prabhupada ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai. Prabhu Sekho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shyama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan ki jai. Shri Mathura Vrindavan Dham ki jai. Shri Navadvimayapur Dham ki jai. Ganga Mai ki jai. Yamuna Mai ki jai. Tulasi Maharani ki jai. Bhakti Devi ki jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan Yagya ki jai. Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Shri Gayana Yatra ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanandi. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga.
The lotus feet of our spiritual master are the one way by which we obtain pure devotional service. We bow down to his lotus feet with awe and reverence. By his grace, one can cross the ocean of material suffering and obtain the mercy of Krishna. I only wish to have my consciousness purified by the words emanates from the lotus mouth. Attachment to his lotus feet is a perfection fulfill all desires. He opened darkened eyes and from my heart to transcendental knowledge. He is my Lord, birth after birth. From him, ecstatic prema emanates. By him, ignorance is destroyed. The Vedic scripture sings of his character. Our spiritual master is an ocean of mercy, friend of the poor, Lord and master of the devotees. O Master, please be merciful unto us. Give us a shave at the lotus feet. We scroll all which we take shelter at the lotus feet. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki.
Hare Krishna devotees. So just before you come back to your seats, I know some devotees are already here. As part of inaugurating this wonderful festival, we're going to have a ceremonial lighting of the lamps in front of Srila Prabhupada. I would like to kindly invite the following devotees to please come forward in front of Srila Prabhupada where the lamp is. His Holiness Bhakti Vasudev Maharaj, Shriman Christopher Prasad, Prabhupada Eva Prabhu, Nitya Kishori Mataji, Ekamurti Mataji. If you can please come forward in front of Srila Prabhupada to participate in this ceremonial lamp lighting. While the lamp is being lit, we have two priests, Vishnu Saka Prabhu along with Shantavigur Prabhu will lead us in some chanting of Vedic mantras.
Om Ashkarmana Punyaham Bhavanto Bhavanto Om Punyaham Astu Om Asyakarmana Swasti Bhavanto Bhavanto Ayushmate Swasti Om Swastir Astu Om Asyakarmana Vriddhim Bhavanto Bhavanto Om Vriddhim Astu Om Mahadevyai cha vidmahe Vishnupatnyai cha dhimahi Tanno Lakshmi prachodayat Vande Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityanando Sahodito Gododaye Pushpavanto Chitro Shando Tamonudo Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki
Hare Krishna. There are 4 ISKCON temples in Guyana, and Prabhupada Dev Prabhu, affectionately known as Prabhu Dev, was instrumental in the construction of every single one. For over 40 years, he has dedicated himself to our ISKCON society, serving in every imaginable capacity, from pot washing to project management. Currently, he serves as the chairman of ISKCON Guyana's National Board, president of the Hare Krishna Study Center, this temple. He's also chairman of the Inter-Religious Organization of Guyana, and he also serves as a board member of the National Teachers Training College. Recognizing the need for a spiritual sanctuary in the city, he launched this project about 20 years ago. It began in a very humble way, but over the past 2 decades, the center has undergone numerous transformations and continues to evolve. To say he is the driving force behind everything we see here today would actually be an understatement. Srila Prabhupada often said that his only problem was that he could not think small, he could only think big. It is clear that Prabhupada Dev Prabhu has caught that same infection. He leaps onto the bus of service and lovingly forces everyone, and sometimes we literally mean force, to also get on with him for that journey. This evening's function marks several historical milestones: 50 years of ISKCON in Guyana, 20 years of the ISKCON Georgetown project, and 10 years since this building was inaugurated as the Hare Krishna Study Center. It also marks the 60th anniversary of ISKCON's incorporation in the West. Please join me in welcoming Prabhupada Dev Prabhu, who will now share his insights into the history of ISKCON Guyana and also his vision for its future growth.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Chakshudunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So we join with our MCs, His Grace Shantavigra Prabhu and His Grace Sachisuta Prabhu, in welcoming you once again here this evening for the first of 5 days celebration. I'd like to acknowledge the presence of our seniors, our dear spiritual masters and gurus, His Holiness Bhaktisundar Maharaj, who are representing our GBCs, who were part of the RGB, regional GBC for this region. His Holiness Bhaktivasudev Maharaj, who are with us, a scholar, traveling around the world, propagating and spreading the message of Krishna consciousness. Our dear Lokashakshi Prabhu from Brazil, our dear, the chairman for the RGB, Baladev Prabhu from Argentina, His Grace, my dear God brother, Dharmaraj Dev Prabhu, who ran away from us, or tried to run away from us, living in Alachua, but he leave most of his heart here in Guyana, I can tell you that. So therefore he have to come here so regular. The spiritual warriors return. Our temple president, Mataji, from our Navagokula community in Brazil. And so many distinguished guests. We have our dear Baladev Prabhu, disciple of His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj, and His Grace Vamandev Prabhu from Chaupati and Pune, two of our leading yatra or temples in India, or that part of India, you may say. So quite a few distinguished guests. We have with us Mother Jailalita, Mother Panchatattva. We have, I don't know how many names we can call. We have the CEO for our Guyana School of Agriculture, Mr. Jagnarayan Singh. I see my good friend Christopher Prasad, who is our front neighbor, Uncle Rube. I have my good friend from the US, Mr. Prem, and his father. We have Shamachandra Prabhu from Panama. Somehow or the other, we dragging so many individuals here. And Mother Vilas Manjari Mataji, as we lovingly say, we have a few devotees from Suriname also. So join me in also welcome all these devotees and loudly saying Hari Bol 3 times. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. So this evening, as we gathered here to honor the 60th celebration since Prabhupada would have incorporated International Society for Krishna Consciousness in July of 1966, and this is July of 2026. So it's a befitting offering that honoring Srila Prabhupada on the spiritual master or the Acharya for the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, taking his blessings, go into the 5 days festivity or the other 4 days of the festivity is very significant, very, very significant, very powerful, very auspicious. We say, Om Jnana Timirandasya, the Guru comes first. So taking the blessings of our spiritual master, our Guru, Srila Prabhupada, when we reflect on Srila Prabhupada's life, his legacy, his teaching, is what have all of us here also. His teaching is so powerful, and his life example was so powerful that when we look back from the beginning of his appearance, his birth, throughout his lifetime of preparation, his instruction from his guru in 1922, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta, to take the message of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is the 14th, 15th century incarnation, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, predicted Prithivritri Nagaratigram. And Srila Prabhupada, spiritual master, 103 years ago, ordered Srila Prabhupada, please come. Please go to the West, the English-speaking world, and spread the message of Sanatana Dharma, of Krishna consciousness, or devotional service. We know that Sanatana Dharma is most ancient. The worship of Krishna and Ram was always there. As long as there is creation, the worship, and of course the spiritual world, worship of Radha and Krishna, Sita, Ram, Lakshmi, Narayan continues. This is not a new thing. It is not that 60 years ago this process of Sanatana Dharma started. No. Srila Prabhupada came to the West and started it 60 years ago. So honoring 60th anniversary of ISKCON, it is something that is special, that the movement will great services all over the world. Popularly called the Hare Krishna Sankirtan, distributing Krishna prasadams, whatever it takes over the next 5 days to be here, not just for the evening session or for the Rathayatra stage program. Be here during the day. Take the association of the gurus, the swamis, the sadhus, and Matajis and Prabhus who are here. It will be life transforming for each and every one of you. It may be for many of us once, maybe in a lifetime opportunity, that we're getting devotees from across the region, from Argentina all the way to Panama and farther, the US, and from India, and we have our good friend Harinarayan from Hungary. So, like that. When you take the association of these devotees, you see the spiritual warriors, devotee Hari Chakra Prabhu and the other Prabhus, Govinda and them, originally born in Ghana. Now they reside in the US, but think about what background they came from and how powerful is Srila Prabhupada that they would have received and take it even much more serious than many of us. So we should want a little of that enthusiasm and faith that they have in Bhagavad Gita and in Vedic scripture and in the practice of chanting the holy name and taking full advantage of this process of Krishna consciousness or devotional service. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the Hare Krishna Legacy Festival, and do enjoy. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhupada Dev Prabhu. From humble beginnings in a storefront at 26 2nd Avenue in Manhattan's Lower East Side, Srila Prabhupada built a worldwide movement in just 12 years, an accomplishment that is nothing short of a miracle. He often looked back on those early days, those challenging months in New York, and remarks that those were his happy days of struggle. Later, as he traveled the globe, his happiness only multiplied. He watched what began as a humble bud blossom into the fully blooming lotus of a global spiritual society. This short video, beautifully put together by Hari Kirtan and Rasa Das, offers a glimpse into the historic launch of this movement and its extraordinary expansion into what we see today.
This was the period of drug use and everything else in New York City. There were people there who were literally leaned up against the wall and given a rosary of beads to chant until they got their heads together.
Prabhupada was the right person at the right time. Some say that it was providential that he came in the 1960s, that if he had come earlier, it might have been more difficult. There were other swamis who had come earlier, Vivekananda most famously, Yogananda and others. But when Prabhupada came,
the culture seemed ripe for a new possibility.
He had a following of young people, some of whom were long-term seekers, some of whom had actually been to India looking for a teacher and hadn't found anybody, some of whom had tried out various religions and hadn't found them satisfactory. They found him to be the answer to their search. My first encounter with what is now called ISKCON was when I went to 26 Second Avenue in New York, which was the storefront temple that Prabhupada had just recently, a few months before, started living and working in. And there was, in the window, there was a sign propped up on the windowsill that said, International Society of Krishna Consciousness. And I looked at that sign and I thought, you know, we're standing in front of a storefront church in the grubby, rundown Bowery district in New York, and here's this sign saying this is the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Yeah, this is ridiculous.
One day, someone arrived at my place. I was living in near where Prabhupada started in the Bowery, and had a paper that was the incorporation of ISKCON, which I signed without reading very thoroughly, but I felt that it was a good thing that Prabhupada was incorporating his society. I didn't know what it would mean for the future.
My mission is to preach the philosophy of Lord Chaitanya, chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This transcendental vibration will cleanse the dirty things of the mind. It doesn't matter what he is. This transcendental vibration is equally appealing to everyone without any question of language, nationality, creed or caste. Because it is coming forth from the depth of the soul.
So we're talking with Swami A.C. Bhaktivedanta.
Hello, Swamiji?
Yes.
What is the perfection of this life?
The perfection of this life is to understand oneself. What I am. This is the beginning. Why I am suffering. If there is any solution of this suffering, so know yourself. Yes. Know yourself. Yes.
More and more, these young Americans, they came to me. Then I registered this Krishna Consciousness Society in 1966.
They didn't have any idea what he was doing, and he assured them, well, this is what we're going to be.
And he would turn the globe, and he was studying all the countries of the world. And sometimes he would say, Brahmananda, you shall go to Russia. Gorsunder, you go to Japan. And his plan was to send people all over the world. But you have to realize, we only had about 12 teenagers.
So he was looking into the eyes of each one of us, saying, I want each one of you to open a temple somewhere. And at that time, I was so young and so impetuous. And I was only 16 years old. And I just said, even the girls? Prabhupada looked at me and he said, there is no difference between the boys and the girls. When you are teaching Krishna consciousness, there is no difference.
I take it when I go to corporate talks, like in Google Salesforce, and when I carry it into the building, everyone comes around and says, like, oh my God, what is that?
Lord Chaitanya's mission, making all the shadows run. No caste, no creed, he opened up the heavy door, flooding all the world with a love never seen before. Dance, Garanga, dance, from the town of Navadvip, waking up the spirit soul from a slumber so deep.
Hare Krishna. Let us put our hands together. Hare Kirtan Prabhu and Shanta Vigor Prabhu and the team for so nicely putting together this presentation. Jai Shishi Paramakarnitai Gaura Chandra Ki Jai Srila Prabhupada Ki. We do hope through this brief video it has impressed upon our hearts the sacrifice, the struggle Srila Prabhupada has endured to give us this opportunity to practice Krishna consciousness. And today we can feel gratitude for how Krishna consciousness has spread all over the world, where so many wonderful devotees from all different ethnicities and cultural backgrounds are taking up this mission very seriously and also spreading it far and wide. At this time, I would like to introduce and welcome to the podium one stalwart member of our Guyana Yatra, His Grace Haridas Prabhu. His Grace Haridas Prabhu joined the Krishna Consciousness movement in the county of Berbice as a teenager, and over the last 45 years, he has been serving steadfastly in many different capacities. Prabhu is a disciple of His Holiness Satsrup Das Goswami Maharaj. And in recent years, he has taken up the service of mediation and assisting with conflict resolution as well. Let us welcome tonight Haridas Prabhu as he shared with us some brief words of greetings on this occasion.
Hare Krishna. I was thinking about what should I present today on this 60th anniversary of the incorporation of ISKCON in USA. And so as I was traveling from USA, coming into Guyana on the flight, I tried to let my thought flow and tried to put this together. His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada began his mission of spreading Sanatan Dharma in the United States of America as an individual in a very humble setting, almost like a Vedic setting, just like the sages of Naimisharanya gathered under a tree to hear Sutta Goswami describing what's the best thing to do in this particular age of Kali Yuga. Then he proceeded to describe the many pastimes of Lord Krishna. Indeed, Sutta Goswami's presentation encompasses the pristine teachings of an ancient philosophy that is still relevant to today's rampant, misguided, and misdirected society. Srila Prabhupada's disposition was similar to Sutta Goswami. He came to the Western world as an empowered soul, an emissary, an ambassador of the greatest personality, Lord Sri Krishna. His vision knew no bounds, no limit. He arrived at the Boston Harbor almost penniless, but with the greatest treasure of authentic spiritual knowledge and a few copies of Srimad Bhagavatam kept in a tin zinc trunk. It also had some personal belongings, including a typewriter he used for typing manuscripts for Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, etc. in the early years of Krishna consciousness in the United States of America. On his entrance to USA, he became the guest of the Argawals family, an Indian man married to a white woman, Sally. They treated the Swami with utter respect and tried to reciprocate to his needs. However, Srila Prabhupada had an assigned mission ahead of him, and not long after, the Swami found himself in the Bowery and going to Thompson Square Park under a tree that has now become a historical tree and a place for annual kirtan events preceding Rath Yatra in Manhattan. And yes, back to the Vedic setting. While sitting under the tree like Sutta Goswami, he attracted some hippies who later became sages, just like Saunaka and other sages at the Naimisharanya forest in India. These young boys and girls were attracted to Srila Prabhupada's demeanor and saintliness. And like the sages of Naimisharanya, they made inquiries about the real purpose of life and what's the most effective ways to become happy and successful in achieving our real goal. This was how it was when he started in 1966. And then a year after, on July 13, 1966, he sought the help and reciprocation of some disciples to form the International Society for Krishna Consciousness under Religious Cooperation Law, RCL, of New York. Despite some of the disciples felt that it will have a better effect if it was named the International Society for God Consciousness, Srila Prabhupada was specific that the word Krishna be used instead, since he is God, and if one has to choose the best name for God, then that name is Krishna. Although God can be addressed as Allah, Jehovah, Yahweh, and many other names according to the various authentic scriptures of the world, the name Krishna is considered as the original Supreme Personality of Godhead. Abbreviated ISKCON and well known as the Hare Krishna movement, the society has become the fastest growing religious organization that is now recognized in all major countries in the world and by many world leaders. It's now 60 years since its incorporation in USA. And in recognition of such landmark, ISKCON worldwide are arranging and executing special observances and celebration, more so to highlight Srila Prabhupada's unmatched achievements and propagating the importance of glorifying the Supreme Lord through chanting or reciting the holy names. In this age of Kali Yuga, the Lord have invested his pure, unlimited spiritual potency in these holy names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Anyone, irrespective of caste, creed, color, profession, or denomination, can become completely purified and attain perfection by understanding his or her constitutional position as Jivatma, pure spirit soul, a humble servant of God, Krishna, and attain the highest position of going back to the abode of God, where there is no more sufferings caused by repeated birth, death, old age, and disease. Such attainment is what all religions propagate and is what should be our real goal of life. It's this philosophy and concept that have become the cornerstone, foundation, or backbone of the Krishna consciousness movement and have seen tremendous transformation in the lives of countless persons on this earthly planet, and as have been predicted, will be the sole religion to bring about real peace, happiness, and goodwill amongst all humanity. There are over 800 temples and preaching centers, over 100 farming communities, that is self-sufficient communities, vegetarian restaurants, goshalas, hundreds of sanghas around the world. For the past 60 years, ISKCON has been and have become a hallmark for transformative, positive changes in every aspect of social, ethical, and economic developments in countries, and especially for those persons who have seriously and sincerely taken to this path and process of Krishna consciousness. There are many speakers that will provide much more insights and a more profound understanding of these principles and subject matters. Thank all of you for your kind listening, and I pray that these few words will broaden your knowledge of ISKCON and what it means for us individually, the nation, and the world at large. My best wishes to all. Hare Krishna. And my humble greetings and appreciation to those of varied religious backgrounds who are here present with us here today. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Haridas Prabhu, for giving us more detailed insight on some of the instances, events that occurred when Srila Prabhupada started the movement. At this time, I would like to next invite and introduce with us this evening senior disciple of Srila Prabhupada, originally from Syria, joined the Krishna consciousness movement in the early 70s in Caracas, Venezuela. Maharaj was then initiated personally by Srila Prabhupada in the 70s. Over the years, His Holiness Bhakti Sundar Swami Maharaj has rendered dedicated service in preaching, leadership, and spiritual guidance, especially across Latin America, North America, Europe, and other parts of the world. He has served in various capacities as temple president and has traveled extensively to share the teachings of Krishna consciousness. Let us all join and welcome to the podium His Holiness Bhakti Sundar Swami Maharaj as he brings greetings to us on this occasion.
Hare Krishna. Vanchakalpatarobhyascha kripasindhubhyaevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishisa Shunyavadi Paschatyan Shatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So they asked me to speak about unity in diversity. There is a nice example about that. If many people go to a lake and start throwing stones on the lake, many ripples start forming, colliding with each other. But if everybody throws the stone in only one place, then there is only nice, harmonious ripple throughout the lake. So Prabhupada gives the example, if we put Krishna in the center, although we may have different opinions about how to do this service or that service, Prabhupada said that's not material. Disagreement about how to serve Krishna is not the material, it's a spiritual, because the center is pleasing Krishna. So, because every living entity is eternally an individual, there are always many perspectives and angles of vision are according to one's advancement. Yet of all of these various points of view are harmonized by loving service with Krishna always in the center. Prabhupada called this process of harmonizing varieties of different viewpoint unity in diversity. Prabhupada said, the materialist, without being able to adjust the varieties and the disagreements, makes everything zero. They cannot come into agreement with varieties. But if we keep Krishna in the center, then there will be agreement in varieties. This is called unity in diversity. I am therefore suggesting that all our men meet in Mayapur every year during the birth anniversary of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with all GBC and senior men present. We should discuss how to make unity in diversity. But if we fight on account of diversity, then it is simply the material platform. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. This is a letter in October 18, 1973. So, this is very important point, how to discuss about unity in diversity. Prabhupada said, all leaders of our movement should come every year together and discuss this point, how to make possible unity amongst diversity. Prabhupada sometimes called, we are the United Nations of the spiritual world. Prabhupada said, in the spiritual world there are also varieties, but there is no disagreement about serving and pleasing Krishna. So that's the main point. If we put Krishna in the center and Prabhupada in the center, and our desire is to please them, so disagreement is not material. We can disagree. You may serve Krishna this way better, I may serve Krishna this better, but the idea is to please Prabhupada and Krishna. So that should be our goal in this Krishna consciousness movement, how to make it possible that we may agree to disagree, but always having Krishna in the center. Then disagreement can be solved, because the purpose of Krishna conscious movement is to help every person in this planet, even in the whole universe, how to become Krishna conscious. We are all forgetful soul. We have forgotten Krishna. That's why we are suffering in this material world, life after life, birth after birth. And when we come to this process of Krishna consciousness, we shall develop sympathy for all souls who are suffering in this world, because they are also our brothers and sisters. Because God is the Supreme Father. Krishna says that in Bhagavad Gita. Aham bija pradapitaha. I am the seed-giving father of all living entities. And Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, if the aim of any religion is pure love, then any other details can be adjusted. There's some details, but the goal should be loving God. And that's what the major religion teach actually. When Lord Jesus was asked what is the most important commandment of the Jew scriptures, the Torah, he said to love God above everything else with all your heart, your soul. So we love, respect, all great saints like Lord Jesus and all others who preach also loving God. So I am very happy to be here in this special occasion celebrating Srila Prabhupada's 60th anniversary of registering ISKCON. I was recently in the 50th anniversary of New York Ratha Yatra, and I had the good fortune to be in the first New York Ratha Yatra with Srila Prabhupada in July 1976 with 30 more devotees from Venezuela. We took a charter, arrived there. The bus of the Radha Damodar Sankirtan party received us, took us to the temple. Was an amazing, unbelievable view. Prabhupada registered society in 1966, and 10 years later, he was riding on the chariot of Lady Subhadra, along with Jonathan Balaram, in the longest avenue in the whole world in New York. That was, that was the climax of ISKCON's success in the West. And you know, just before that, there was a big lawsuit about challenging ISKCON. You know that. Devotees were being kidnapped by their own family members because they thought that the movement was brainwashing their children to surrender everything to God, to Krishna. So they were kidnapping them, and they were paying people. They called them what they called them. The programmers, the devotee were programmed to be devotee Krishna. So anyway, there was a big protest, and the things came to the highest court. What is that highest court called? Supreme Court of the United States. So the devotee went to Mayapur. Prabhupada was there, so to discuss with him, to take his advice how to confront the challenge. And Prabhupada asked them what they are accusing us of. Prabhupada, they are accusing us of brainwashing people. Prabhupada said, and what is wrong with that? If people's brain is dirty, full of dirty things, a little washing is not bad. Everybody wash their homes, you know, once in a while, once in a week. So if the brain is full of dirty things, sex, violence, drugs, all this thing, a little washing doesn't harm. But then Prabhupada added something more revolutionary. He said, how can we wash their brains if they have no brain? This movement is not brainwashing. This movement is brain giving. Brain giving. So I like so much Prabhupada's sharpness and go to the point, you know. He grabbed people to the point, you know. He confronted, he was not afraid of any challenge. And he said, when I came to first time to the West, they sometimes ask me difficult questions. They didn't know even how to answer. But now I'm very confident because Krishna has given me the intelligence to accept any challenge from anybody. Prabhupada said, any devotee in this ISKCON movement, if he knows 30 very important verses from Bhagavad Gita, can teach even the greatest scientist, the greatest philosopher, the greatest politician, anybody. He can teach anybody, give them real knowledge. So this is a great achievement of Srila Prabhupada. He's creating all over the world amazing devotees that are accepting so many challenges to give the message, the real message to everyone in this planet. And that is the greatest revolution Prabhupada came to bring to all people, changing people's life, changing people's bad habits to adopt a pure life. That's the greatest achievement of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada said, my success, even if one person become pure devotee. So every time a person become pure devotee, that's a great success for Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. I don't know the time I'm having, but I guess is good enough. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
One of the things that always fascinates me with Bhakti Sundar Maharaj is he always has these little, vignettes of stories. It was so fascinating for me to he was in the first New York Ratha Yatra in 1976. And I'm sure if we had more time, we would hear many, many more stories with little snippets just like that. One of Srila Prabhupada's favorite bhajans is commonly known by everybody in ISKCON as Hari Hari Bifale. But the actual name of the bhajan is Isht Deve Vigyapti, which has a very interesting meaning. It means a prayer to one's beloved Lord. And Srila Prabhupada would often sing the song and explain its meaning to those who were there. He did it on at least one or two occasions in private. He would sing it just a few devotees and he would speak from his heart about what this bhajan meant to him. And it had a very deep meaning to him. And it's very interesting. When you look at the name, Ish Devi Vigyapti, it's a very intimate thing to refer to the Lord as one's beloved. And normally, in the mundane sense, when we speak about our beloved, it's either a woman speaking about her spouse or her, lover like that, or vice versa. But Srila Prabhupada, through this bhajan, which was originally composed by Narottam Das Thakur, is expressing something very deep. He's inviting us to enter into a very deep and loving relationship with the Lord. We're very fortunate tonight to have with us some very special guests, Gauramani Mataji, Param, and their family, who will lead us in this bhajan, and the devotees will project it on the screen. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. I'd like to invite Kirtan devotees to please come forward and join in with the bhajan.
Hare Krishna. So we'd like to thank all of you for coming from so far away and from so near as well. We'd like to thank His Grace, Prabhupada Dev Prabhuji. Let's have a big round of applause for his effort. And it's just so amazing to see how you've gathered and pulled everyone. Like you said, there are people from so many parts of the world to celebrate. So my humble obeisances to all the Vaishnavas. Vancha kalpa trubhyascha kripa sindhu vyevacha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. So we will make a humble effort to sing this prayer that was written by Narottam Das Thakur. Hari Hari Bifale Janama Gonainu. And the meaning of this beautiful prayer is, O Hari, I have spent my life uselessly, having obtained the human birth and having not worshipped Radha and Krishna. I have knowingly drunk poison. So as a young girl that was born and raised in America, the first time we used to listen to Srila Prabhupada singing this bhajan. But when I was a teenager, I heard His Grace Agnidev Prabhu. He sang it so beautifully and he was my inspiration. But he is no more with us, which is very unfortunate. But we can also remember him, and of course, Srila Prabhupada, who single-handedly, how is it possible, so difficult to even imagine, that an old man at such an advanced age, we were just in New York at the 26th 2nd Avenue. And how is it possible that Srila Prabhupada brought Krishna consciousness in such a short period of 12 years. Only with his faith that he had in the holy names of the Lord, just like he sang and he wrote the prayer, Nachao, Nachao, Prabhu. He said, make me dance as you like, oh my Lord, make me dance. So with that mood, we can all sing together. I'll request you to repeat after me in a moment. Hare Hare. Please sing. Hare Hare. Come on, you can raise your hands and call to Lord Hari. Like Srila Prabhupada would call out. How would he call? Imagine that. Hare Hare. I see the hands up, but I don't hear the voices. One more time, all together, loudly. Hare Hare. Bifale janama gonaino. Bifale janama gonaino. O Lord Hari, I have spent my life uselessly, having obtained a human birth and having not worshipped Radha and Krishna. Janiya shuniya bisha khainu. I have drunk knowingly. I have drunk poison. Manusha janama paya Radha Krishna nabhajiya. Everyone. Manusha janama paya Radha Krishna nabhajiya. Janiya shuniya visha khainu. Janiya shuniya visha khainu. Janiya shuniya visha khainu. Janiya shuniya visha khainu. Golokera prema dhana Hari Nam Sankirtana. Srila Prabhupada brought the holy names directly from Goloka, Vrindavan. We are so fortunate that those holy names are coming straight from the spiritual world. Hari Nama Sankirtana. Here Narottam Das Thakur, he says, he doesn't say kirtan. What does he say? Harina. He says Sankirtan. That means that we get to sing it together. Please raise your hands in the air, everyone. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna.
Krishna Krishna.
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama.
Hare Rama.
Hare Rama.
Hare Rama.
Rama Rama.
Rama Rama.
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
Golokera premadhana Hari Nam Sankirtana. Golokera premadhana Hari Nam Sankirtana. Ratina Janmilo Kenetai. But I am so unfortunate that I have no attraction for the holy names. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself tells us that Durdaivam Idrisham Iha Janina Anuraga. You have invested all your energies in this transcendental holy names, but when it's time to chant Hare Krishna, we fall asleep. Our mind wanders. We can't put down our iPhone or our WhatsApp messages. As soon as we wake up, the first thing we think is, did somebody remember me? Guess what? Krishna is right there in your heart. He is waiting for you. And here Narottam Das Thakur is giving us the formula. Sansara Vishala everyone.
Samsara Pishana Nale Divanisi Jwale Juraite Nakhainu Pai Juraite Nakhainu Pai Juraite Nakhainu Pai. I don't see any way. He's feeling completely hopeless. And so he's calling out to the son of Maharaj Nanda. Brajendra Nandanaye Shachi Shuta Hoilo Se Brajendra Nandana Je Sachi Shuta Brajendra Nandan Shri Krishna Shama Sundar is non different from the son of Sachi Mata. Gauranga Nityananda Gauranga Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga Nityananda Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga Nityananda 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 Gauranga Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga Nityananda Gauranga Nityananda Nityananda Gauranga Nityananda Gauranga Hina hina jata chilo Hari nama udharilo Dina hina jata chilo Hari nama udharilo Tar sakshi jagaye madhar Tar sakshi jagaye madhar The treasure of divine love in Goloka Vrindavan has descended as a congregational chanting of the Lord's names. Why did my attraction for that chanting never come about? Day and night my heart burns in the fire of the poison of worldliness, and I have not taken any means for relieving it. Lord Krishna, the son of the king of Raja, became the son of Sachi Mata. Lord Chaitanya, and Balaram became. If Lord Nityananda sees just a drop, a tear in your eyes when you chant the name Gauranga.
Gauranga.
How should we call out for Gauranga? With tears in our eyes. So the same way we call Lord Nityananda, Nityananda! Nityananda! Because Pashu Pakhu Jure Pashana Vidare. Narottam Das Thakur says, my heart is like a rock. So we can't cry, but we should cry that we're not crying. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying. So Balaram became Lord Nityananda Nitai. The holy name delivered all those souls who were lowly and wretched. The two sinners, Jagai and Madhai, are evidence of this. This is a prayer now. We can fold our hands and pray to the Lord. Please repeat after me. O Lord Krishna,
O Lord Krishna,
son of Nanda,
son of Nanda,
accompanied by the daughter of Rishabhanu,
accompanied by the daughter of Rishabhanu,
please be merciful.
Please be merciful
To me now.
To me now.
Narottam Das Thakur says, O Lord, please do not push me away from your reddish lotus feet. For who is my beloved except for you? Ha ha Prabhu Nanda Sutta, Vishabhanu Sutta Yuta.
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 Karuna karo ho ei bara.
Karuna karo ei bara.
Karuna karo ho ei bara.
Karuna karo ei bara.
Narottam Das koi na theli ho ranga paay.
Narottam Das koi na theo ranga paay.
Narottam Das kahe na theli ho ranga paay.
Narottam Das koi na theo ranga paay.
Tuma bina ke ache amara.
Tumhare bina
Tuma bina ke ache amara. Hari Hari. Hari Hari. Hari Hari. Bifale janama gonainu. Oh Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare
So we request everyone to clap their hands. And this Krishna consciousness movement, Prabhupada says, chant and be very, very tired and very, very serious and very, very boring. Or does he say chant and be?
happy.
Who's happy? If you're happy, I want to see that big smile on your face. And clap those hands. And I know we're in South America. I know we're in Guyana. You might think that we're in this amazing continent called South America. You might think we're in a country called Brazil or Venezuela or Peru or Colombia, Argentina, Chile. Yeah, somebody's here from Chile. Fantastic. Or where else is everybody from? Good. Panama. Okay, fantastic. Panama. I lost my heart in Vrindavan. And did anybody else bring their heart with us tonight? Yeah, if you brought your heart, I want to see you clap those hands. And if you brought your heart to offer to Krishna, then you clap your hands and you repeat after me. Are you ready? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So many senior Vaishnavas here. But I can't help but remember we have a very special, close to my heart, His Grace Ajamal Prabhu. How many of you have heard his kirtans? So this is the part, you never heard his kirtan? This is the part where I would remember him. You know when he sings something really high? So we're going to invite Ajamal Prabhu, please come forward.
And dance.
We want to see your special dance. Apni ek baar karo. Yes, there we go. Everybody claps their hands.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Rama
Come on, everybody all
Hare
together.
Oh, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Oh, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
We're going to ask everybody, please stand up where you're sitting. Everybody should stand up.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Oh, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Oh, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
more minute for Kirtan, but I want to see everybody clap their hands. And as soon as I say Krishna, Krishna, you have to jump. All right? Are you ready to jump? I want to see your feet off of the floor. Are you ready? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One more time, everyone.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo.
Gita Gaur, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada.
Nitya Gaura Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Gaura Hari Bo.
Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol, Hari Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Hari Bol.
Shishinitai Gaura Sundar Ki, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada Ki, ISKCON Guyana Yatra Ki. Celebration of the 60th anniversary at the Hare Krishna Cultural Center Ki. Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda Ki. Bhakta Vaishnava Vrinda Ki. Srila Prabhupada Ki. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Prabhupada Dev was just mentioning to me that we might have committed an offense that we didn't introduce Gauramani and her family properly. But I think after a presentation like that, she's introduced herself quite nicely. And I've just been told also that she grew up around Bhutadi Prabhu, who is regarded as, as the veritable father of Krishna consciousness in Guyana.
Bhutadi Prabhu is my godfather. And Mother Jayanti raised me in North Carolina.
Jai, Haribol.
And Hari Bhakti is my brother, my Rakhi brother.
You see, it's like a big family reunion. As the video said, Srila Prabhupada built a world in which the whole world can live. And just for this festival, families are being reunited. We continue with the program. One of ISKCON's most significant, yet often underemphasized contributions to the world actually lies in the realm of academia. I first became very aware of this in 2003 when I had the opportunity to visit the Oxford School of Hindu Studies, which was actually started by Shaunaka Rishi Das, who is a member for ISKCON Society. To share some thoughts and insights into ISKCON's profound work in higher education this evening, we're incredibly fortunate to have with us somebody who is not just a scholar, but a scholar and a very devout practitioner. His Holiness Bhakti Vasudev Swami. Bhakti Vasudev Swami holds a master's degree in philosophy and education from Montclair State University and also a PhD in applied management and decision sciences from Walden University. With over 35 academic publications to his name, he has dedicated his life to bridging the gap between ancient Vedic wisdom and modern social sciences. Beyond his academic brilliance, he's a respected spiritual leader and initiating guru within our society and an esteemed member of the ISKCON Sabha. But to me, what truly sets him apart, alongside his deep spiritual fervor and his academic brilliance, is his incredibly warm and infectious personality and his very joyful laugh. Please let us welcome His Holiness Bhakti Vasudev Swami.
Sri Gurave Namaha. Vanchakalpataribhyacha kripasinubhya evacha patitanam pavanabhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pestaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Itinam. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pacharine Nevasesa Sonyavadi Pasacha Disatai. So, first of all, I'd like to appreciate the organizers of this event, headed by Prabhupada Dev. I studied management, and to set up a scheme like this is very difficult. So thank you, Prabhupada Dev, and all of the supporting devotees. So just very quickly, Srila Prabhupada, one of his target audience is the education industry. Prabhupada will personally go to the universities to set up a preaching program, preaching events. I remember a few years ago I went to South Africa, and some devotees organized some programs for me in the university. And after the presentation, you know, one devotee walked to me and said, Maharaj, in this very hall, Prabhupada made a presentation here. Why the emphasis on the education industry? Because the educators are the pioneers of policy making in every country. If you win one scholar, you win one professor, it's like you have won over a whole community. And so Prabhupada was very much emphatic about spreading the mission of Krishna consciousness among the scholars, among the professors, and among the students. Why the students? Because the students are the future leaders of the country. I remember a case of one gentleman. I had some publication in his university in one of the journals. And at that time, he was doing his PhD. And so, and this publication was really like, I would say, is like a revolutionary publication, because I was talking about the merits of celibacy. And this professor, at that time he was a student, he read that publication in one of their journals. And he came to the office, the editor of that journal, to ask for my information, that he wanted to contact me. So, but then in academia, they don't just give information to anybody. So the one of the assistants to the editor, she contacted me and said there was somebody who wanted my information, my contact information. I said, well, I am representing Prabhupada, and I don't mind dying on the battlefield. Give my information to him. But you know what? To cut matters short, you know what that transformed? Later years, when this guy finished his PhD, he became a head of department for musicology in a federal university. And at that time, I was still in Africa, precisely in Nigeria. And at the time, we had one of the disciples of Bhaktisiddhanta Swami who was a vice chancellor for a federal university. And this professor, this head of department for musicology, who was formerly a student who saw one of the papers. And that very paper, you know, the editor-in-chief, when he saw me for the first time, he said, oh, you are the Hare Krishna guy? I said, excuse me, sir. I didn't say anything about Hare Krishna in that paper. He said, no, that is Prabhupada's philosophy. That's Prabhupada's philosophy. So, bottom line, this very professor, he organized a huge program in his university, which brought all the members of the Faculty of Arts together. And he also arranged for us to meet with the Vice Chancellor. In fact, I have been to several universities making presentations, but that was the biggest. And all of these faculty members were in the hall hearing. They developed a topic about spiritual material problems, spiritual solutions. And we made a presentation on that. But that was engineered by this professor who had read about Prabhupada when he was doing his PhD. So, we owe a lot to Srila Prabhupada, and we cannot repay him. And therefore, one of my advocacies this time around is that a number of us sacrifice our pursuit for education in helping to spread the mission of Prabhupada. Now our mission, our movement has expanded very much on a large scale. And we need to plant people in the education sector. So I will urge all of you, those of you who have been children, you make sure you train your child to the pinnacle of his or her accomplishments. And now this is exactly what the Catholics did. I know Catholic Reverend Fathers who were the head of department for Islamic studies in federal universities. We have to grow. And I tell you one thing, India has gone way ahead of every country in terms of education in ISKCON. I just set an example. In one of the small temples I visit in Kolkata, the temple president is a scientist, he has a PhD. The vice president is a scientist, he has a PhD. The pujari is a scientist, he has a PhD. The chief cook is a scientist, he has a PhD. The wife to the president is a scientist. She is eye doctor, eye surgeon of 5 doctors in one small temple of 12 people. We have to grow. Hare Krishna.
When I was a student in secondary school, myself and one of my godbrothers, my name was Rupa Goswami Das, we also recognize, as Maharaj was saying, the value of education and preaching to the students. One of the programs we had the good fortune of organizing was during the festival we have in Trinidad called the Diwali Nagar. And we had a visit from Rav Ravindra Swarup Prabhu, who was very famous in ISKCON, still is, as a PhD scholar, one of the earliest in one sense. And I went to pretty decent school in my country, and we went around. We said we should bring him to our school, and I went to a Catholic school. So we went around to all the different religious education classes. You know, they would have a Catholic class, a Hindu class, just an ethics class. Everybody had to do something. So we went around and we said, you know, we're having a PhD scholar, you know, in religion coming to address us. Everybody should gather for one class. And we packed out the entire auditorium. We packed out the entire auditorium and created such an impact that one of the persons who was in that program was Ravindra Swarup Prabhu. We're still friends up to this day. He's a very devout Muslim. He would fast very diligently for the whole of Ramadan, and he would fast on the optional days that come after Ramadan also. And when he would come to the temple, when he would visit with us, he would offer full dandavats in front of Srila Prabhupada and the deities. And he would eat prasadam lavishly. And he was one of the students who was in that program and still is very favorable to the movement today. So there is a value in what Maharaj is saying, a very deep value. And I think one of the points, Maharaj, that he made that resonates with me very deeply is many persons would have sacrificed their educational pursuits and for good cause, for the best cause, for helping Srila Prabhupada. But it doesn't mean that our children also have to sacrifice like that. A platform was already set, and as parents, it's our responsibility to encourage our children to become academically excellent, but also spiritually resilient, so that education can have a purpose. Thank you very much for that message, Maharaj. One of the final presentations tonight is from somebody who is no stranger to Guyana. And just following on Maharaj's little presentation on he's also a very educated person. And that is Baladev Prabhu from ISKCON Chowpatty, who is visiting us from India. Now, he holds a bachelor's degree in physics with specialized certifications in advanced physics, nuclear energy, and kinematics. So if Hare Krishna were to cause a nuclear explosion, then maybe Baladev Prabhu would be at the epicenter of that. Beyond the sciences, his diverse academic background includes multiple diplomas in human resource and personnel management, software management, business communication, and tourism. And if that wasn't enough, he also holds a master's degree in philosophy. In the realm of spiritual education, Baladev Prabhu has conducted Bhakti Shastri and Bhakti Vaibhava courses, both in India and internationally, and was also instrumental in helping us establish the Caribbean Institute for Higher Education, which empowers students across Trinidad, Suriname, and Guyana to achieve, at least for right now, their Bhakti Shastri degrees. In addition to his educational contributions, he serves on the management team at ISKCON Chowpatty and helps lead the massive Kartik Yatra management team. He's also active in ISKCON's youth outreach programs in India. Now, just as with Bhakti Vasudev Maharaj, if I were to list the entire resume of accolades, then the festival might be complete. On Sunday, I mean. But that being said, I would like to invite Baladev Prabhu to the stage to share with us. I'd like us to warmly welcome him.
हरे कृष्णा। श्री परम करुणा निताय गौर चंद्र भगवान की,
His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Shantavigra Prabhu and Satyashut Prabhu for wonderfully hosting this program. And my heart goes to Prabhupada Dev Prabhu, one of the main organizers of this program. The evening has been very enlivening and enlightening after hearing such wonderful devotees and taking part in this Sankirtan, right? As Gaurmani Mataji mentioned, it's a Sankirtan, and I could see everyone participating, whether it was old or young, male, female, or anyone else. Everyone was into the Kirtan, right? And all the Kirtanias are also in the Kirtan. So we are very fortunate that we are part of this beautiful legacy of Hare Krishna movement, this ISKCON society. Srila Prabhupada painstakingly established this movement in the year 1965 in USA. And Srila Prabhupada said, I will always be there. One reporter asked Srila Prabhupada, Swamiji, who is going to be your successor? Prabhupada said, I will never die. I'll always be there. And actually we can all feel Prabhupada's presence here, right? Many of us, most of us, have not met Prabhupada physically. But we can vouch, we have a special connection with Prabhupada. When we enter a temple, we don't have to be guided. We straight go to Prabhupada to first offer obeisances, because that's where we owe our faith, our devotion. It begins from him, and then we move on to Shri Gaur Nitai and take the darshan. Srila Prabhupada, in the initial days of 1965, when he was building his movement in New York, Prabhupada would always look for an opportunity to speak, to connect with people. So one new devotee of that time, he came and said, Prabhupada, we have an opportunity to participate in a radio show. Would you like to come? And Prabhupada said, why not? Prabhupada, but this radio show is very late in the night, at around 12 midnight. Is it okay for you? Prabhupada said, I can go to hell to preach. What's wrong in radio show? So this was the Uncle J radio show, very well-known radio show. And specifically this Mr. Uncle J was well-known for screwing up the people whom we would call on the show. So Prabhupada was 11 p.m. sharp there. Prabhupada waited till 2 a.m. and then his turn came. So Uncle J was very super intelligent. He had made some research on sannyasis and swamis. So Prabhupada sits, and the first straight question to Prabhupada is, Swamiji, I have heard, in India they say swamis don't travel across the ocean. Is it? Now well researched. It's mentioned in the Puranas that sannyasis don't travel across the ocean because they have to remain pure. Prabhupada's answer, who said that? Uncle J had not researched beyond that. So he did not know who said that. Prabhupada immediately said, Prithvi te aache jatanagaradi gram sarvatra prachar hoiva moranam. And Prabhupada said, when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spoke this verse, he was thinking about me. So here is Prabhupada in 1965 speaking about a worldwide movement with few bunch of followers who were actually not even devotees. They were just following Srila Prabhupada for his love and care he gave. And then the whole world saw ISKCON growing from 1965 to 1977, a worldwide confederation of temples, centers, farms, restaurants. People outside were amazed seeing Prabhupada. People inside ISKCON were amazed seeing Prabhupada. I remember one very famous politician in India, Mr. Padmanabh Acharya. He was a tenant in the Juhu temple premises. We have a very beautiful temple in Mumbai, the Radha Rasa Bihari. Srila Giriraj Maharaj recently wrote a book, I Will Build a Temple. And that it means that Prabhupada promised the deities, you don't move, I'll build a temple for you. So very beautiful book. So when Prabhupada was making this temple, there was a tenant in the Juhu land. His name was Padmanabh Acharya. Later on, this guy became the governor of Maharashtra, governor of many states in India. So he recollects that when he saw for Prabhupada for the first time, Prabhupada was moving, an old man, and all these young Americans, Europeans running around Prabhupada. He was intrigued. He went to Swami Prabhupada. Swamiji, Dandvat Pranam, please come to my house. Prabhupada said, where is your house? Swamiji, on the second floor of this building. Very nice. So Prabhupada went with him. So he took Prabhupada, and along with Prabhupada, all the followers of Prabhupada went to the room. As soon as Prabhupada entered the room, there was a beautiful photo of Sripad Madhvacharya. Prabhupada offered obeisances. Said, how come he is here? Padmanabhacharya said, I am from Udupi. I am the follower of Sripad Madhvacharya. Prabhupada said, you are so blessed. Prabhupada, would you like to take some prasadam? I can make nice upama. Prabhupada said, why not? So Prabhupada could gauge that he was a devotee. So Prabhupada, he got immediately upma, and Prabhupada ate, and all the devotees ate. And Prabhupada, please come to my house and bless the house. So Prabhupada went all over the place and saw the whole house. Prabhupada said, this room is very good. Padmanabhacharya said, did you like Prabhupada this room? Yes. Would you like to stay, Prabhupada? Why not? And Prabhupada did. Immediately all the devotees ran and brought many things of Prabhupada and put in the room. And he was surprised. I just gave an offer, and Prabhupada moved in because Prabhupada did not have a place to stay in Mumbai. Prabhupada house, Prabhupada, the place where Prabhupada was staying was very far from the land. Prabhupada wanted to come here. Devotees came, put a desk, Prabhupada sat down, and there was a meeting in which Prabhupada was speaking about how to spread Krishna consciousness all over the world, and all the devotees, disciples of Prabhupada saying, yes, Prabhupada, yes, Prabhupada. And Padmanabhacharya is watching what's happening. My house has become now a head office of ISKCON society. And he was thinking that time, this old man, he's saying big, big things. And all these guys are saying, yes, Prabhupada, yes, Prabhupada. He couldn't figure it out. But Padmanabhacharya later, as he saw through the whole journey, later Padmanabhacharya, as governor of many states, participated in many openings of big ISKCON temples, the Delhi temple, the Mira Road temple, and so many temples. And every time he got a chance to speak, he said, I saw Prabhupada, he was speaking big things, but he made it happen. So this is about an outsider seeing how Prabhupada progressed through those years of making a big impact in the whole world. Within ISKCON, we had devotees who were with Prabhupada, running around with Prabhupada, and they saw the whole ISKCON movement exploding. We have Panchadravid Maharaj, who was in Prabhupada, Mumbai. He joined because Prabhupada spent the maximum time in Mumbai. So he thought, I will be in Mumbai, I'll get more association of Prabhupada. But then what happened? As soon as land came, Prabhupada began traveling. She was very disheartened. Prabhupada, you're not there. So one day Prabhupada came to Mumbai. And Maharaj Panchadravida Prabhu, he mentioned to Maharaj, Prabhupada, you have become very big now, Prabhupada. We are not getting your association. Prabhupada said, I am very small. ISKCON has become very big. So this is a beautiful pastime from Prabhupada Nectar, Satsvarup Maharaj writes. Prabhupada said, I am a very small person, but I am responsible for the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. The deity worship, the brooming, the mopping, the cooking, I am in charge. I have called Krishna all these places. I have to take care. I am a small person. I am running around everywhere. But you are in Mumbai. You are helping me do a service which is supposed to be done by me. So by serving in one place, Prabhupada told him, you are doing my service, and through that service, you are always connected to me. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So Prabhupada actually connected with each and every devotee. Every devotee felt so close to Prabhupada because Prabhupada was envisioning a beautiful moment which Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had predicted. So we saw in the beautiful video which our devotees made that how devotees are from different continents. Prabhupada went to Africa, Kenya, and Prabhupada said, so now I have conquered the whole world. The main continent, the last remaining is Africa. I have reached there also, Prabhupada said. Of course, Antarctica is one continent. And Vaisheshika mentions that there is no one going to Antarctica, only a few people are there. But Prabhupada's Bhagavatam has gone to Antarctica now. Hari Bol. So Prabhupada is everywhere. Right? So Prabhupada built a house in which Only Guyana can stay. In which Venezuela can stay. In which whole world can stay. And here it is. So we're going to stay in the house of Prabhupada. How we can be happy, how we can be peaceful, when in spite of our diverse background, as Maharaj mentioned, unity in diversity, we all come together and cooperate, right? Srila Prabhupada said in his final days, your love for me will be shown by how you will cooperate when I leave. And that's what Prabhupada is asking everyone, come together, cooperate and be with each other. The main cooperation. So ISKCON has become a very big, gigantic institution. I remember many years back, one of our very, very esteemed leaders from Bhaktivedanta Manor, and the late Shruti Dharma Prabhu, he was giving a very powerful class, and he was analyzing what is this Prabhupada's beautiful house in which the whole world can stay. He was mentioning 4 different varieties of people stay in this house. So he was saying that 4 levels of ISKCON followers. The first is a person saying, I go to Hare Krishna. I donate for Hare Krishna. I participate in the festivals of Hare Krishna. So this is one level of follower of ISKCON. He goes to Hare Krishna and he proclaims that I like Hare Krishna. And second level, that person who says, I am a Hare Krishna devotee. Every Sunday I spend my time in the Hare Krishna temple. Second level of a devotee. The third level, the person is saying, my life is Hare Krishna, I chant every day, my rounds, follow principles, read Prabhupada books. So my life is Hare Krishna, third level. And the fourth level devotee is, my mission is Hare Krishna. I practice and I preach this mission. So Shruti Dharma Prabhu was mentioning, we have all these 4 levels of people in ISKCON now, and we all staying together in ISKCON. So therefore, it's a very prime time, wherever we are now, all over the world, the most important thing is, we're getting brilliant people from diverse background, talented, skillful. The most important thing is how with all our talents, with all our skill sets, with all our devotion, we come together and cooperate. Cooperate for whom? Srila Prabhupada. Actually cooperate that we stay in ISKCON nicely. Prabhupada, in the last days, Prabhupada told his secretary, please call all the leaders from wherever they are, I want to meet them. So one devotee, one leader came from Japan. And Prabhupada was lying on the bed. He was hardly moving. And the kirtan was going on. Prabhupada saw this devotee. Prabhupada did like this. The secretary said, Prabhupada is calling you. Come, come. So this devotee came. And Prabhupada was speaking. He could not hear. So he put his ear near Prabhupada's mouth. Prabhupada said, don't leave me. Don't leave me. Said, yes, Prabhupada. And he thought, Prabhupada wants me. Prabhupada, I'm going to stay here as much as you want. I will not leave you. And then he stood there, took part in the kirtan. The next day again, darshan, he came, kirtan was going on, Prabhupada called. He came. Prabhupada said, don't leave me. And he thought, Prabhupada really needs me. Prabhupada, I will not leave you. I'm here. This happened for the 3 straight days. The last day, Prabhupada said, don't leave me. If you leave me, who will take care of you? Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So we are cooperating here, not for others, not for Prabhupada, so that we survive in Krishna consciousness from the onslaughts of material miseries outside. Such a beautiful society Prabhupada has made. Let's loudly chant Srila Prabhupada ki jai. And in this way we can come together and be, in a way, just cooperate with each other, stay in devotion, practice Krishna consciousness and get benefit by the beautiful society which Srila Prabhupada has formed. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Baldev Prabhu, for sharing with us such inspiring pastimes from Srila Prabhupada's life. I think one of the things that resonates with me is Srila Prabhupada. He built a house for which the whole world can live, but also he built a house for which I can be part of, I can live. We can think like that also. At this time, we will be continuing with one segment of Kirtan to be done by a wonderful devotee, Gir Govardhan Prabhu. I'd like to invite him on stage along with the Kirtaniers. And bear in mind, we're coming down to the end of this evening's program. Giri Govardhan Prabhu is originally from Venezuela. He's a musician by profession, and he and his family lived for many years in Sridham, Mayapur. And for the last few years, he, along with his wife, they have been running a wonderful music studio, a music school called Vasis Studio. I understand it's both an online school and in-class sessions as well. So he's very good, and he has actually developed a method in a way in which one can easily learn different instruments, the harmonium, mridangas, and so on, and to participate in kirtan. So let's chant together the Maha Mantra in this kirtan form. After the kirtan presentation, we'll be hearing greetings from a distinguished guest who is with us this evening, Shriman Rudra Jayanta Bhagavati, his Dharmapatni, Dr. Pranami Bhagavati, and their daughter. We welcome you to Guyana, and Shriman Rudraji is serving here in our country as the director of the Swami Vivekananda Cultural Center. So we'll be here, brief remarks for him, then we'll proceed for Artik. Over to Giri Govardhan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. No, I didn't hear anything. Hare Krishna. Very good. What a celebration, huh? What a gathering of devotees. I am very honored and happy to be back here to Guyana after 14 years. I remember when I came here, they had just bought the place and they were ready to build. And now I come here and I see such beautiful temple here. I'm so excited and happy to be here. I would like to thank my dear God brother Prabhupada Dev Prabhu and all his team for bringing us here. And I wanted to mention something about Kirtan. Because, for example, right now we are seeing everybody watching the World Cup. And all these teams, they have this, what they call like a war scream. And they want to say, hey, and everybody responds. And so the Kirtan, even though it is practiced to bring peace to the soul, but we also have our scream for war. Because every time that a kirtan is performed, it means we are winning the war against Kali Yuga. Okay? So Haribo. So this should be one meditation we can do. So let's join together and chant this holy name. And also another thing I want to say before starting, tonight I wanted to sing a melody by my dear friend and mentor Agni Dev Prabhu, who is not with us anymore. And I wanted to honor him singing one of his melodies that he liked to sing a lot. As you all know, I was playing for Agni Dev Prabhu for many years in Mayapur, and he taught me so many things. So the way this melody is very famous, but the way he was singing it is very particular, okay? So let's see if we can I'll try to do the way he was doing it, okay? Let's meditate. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everybody.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everybody.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna. Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna devotees. So just a quick announcement. As a kind gesture for all the wonderful devotees who are visiting for this festival, the devotees of the Hare Krishna Study Center has prepared lotus garlands for you, and they'll be moving around during the kirtan to honor you by offering you these garlands of gesture, of kind gesture, of lotuses. Thank you. Continue, kirtan.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Everybody, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
आज से हरि नाम संकीर्तन जाग्य की गौर ब्रह्मानंदे हरि हरि बोल. Thank you very much.
Hari Bol. Thank you, Giri Govardhan Prabhu, for such enthusiastic kirtan. I'm sure all the devotees, you may be thinking, well, why the kirtan had to stop? I would like to kindly invite Dr. Pranami Bhagavati visiting us from India, the Dharmpatni of our dear Shriman Rudra Jayanta Bhagavati, Director of the SVCC. As Mataji is going to share a brief greetings remark on this occasion of ISKCON's 60th anniversary. Actually, the family is just leaving very shortly, as in traveling out. They just happened to pop in this evening and to be part of the celebration. So over to Mataji. Let us put our hands together for our dear Dr. Pranami Bhagavati.
Shri Krishna Vasudevaya Haraya Paramatmane Pranata Kleshanashaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna. I thank ISKCON Guyana for giving me this space to come here on this divine day to speak few words. It's just a Shri Hari blessings. Thank you so much. Shri Krishna's consciousness, it's such a deep, meaningful consciousness. We learn about being a common person, we learn about karma and dharma. And being an artist, Shri Krishna has got an integral connection on our dance discourses. We showcase Krishna for his flute, melodious flute, for his peacock feather on his crown, for the little one Krishna, all his mischievous deeds of stealing butter from his Yashoda Mata. And then when he's caught and he says that, I have not eaten the butter. It's all the maids who had done it, the milk maids. So all these beautiful stories when we present through the dance, Sri Krishna comes alive in us. Of the beautiful Shringaras when we play, showcasing Krishna and Radha about the divine bonding. Nothing could be as divine and spiritual than on the stage. I thank the ISKCON Guyana for this beautiful musical and the spiritual discourse that has enlightened all of us. I won't take much time, but dance continues within us with Sri Krishna's blessings. We showcases various small dramas about all his deeds, like holding the Kalya Nag and dominating it. his presence during the Draupadi Chirharan, how he safeguarded the image and the presence and the respect of a woman, of that little Krishna, how valiantly he dominated and killed the demon Putana. Sri Hari may keep blessing us until the eternity. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mataji. At this time, I would like to invite Ajmal Prabhu on stage along with all the kirtaners as we prepare for Artik shortly. I would like to, on behalf of the coordination team of the festival, the Hare Krishna Legacy Festival, to thank all the attendees, all devotees, friends, well-wishers who have gathered here for this first day celebration. Especially like to thank all those devotees who participated, whether making presentations, doing kirtans, or just being here and to observe the program. I would like to make few brief announcements as we prepare for tomorrow. So we have most of our time we have spent here in the temple room, but a lot of things are going on downstairs as well. The devotees, they have prepared various booths, arrangement are there. Like for instance, the question and answer, Srila Prabhupada's books displays, a kids corner, a medical booth. So I am pleased to announce that medical booth is very elaborate this time. A lot of testing is there, eye testing, the government vouchers, health vouchers, you can redeem it. So like that, over the next few days, you can take advantage of these services that the devotees are offering as part of the festival. So please remember to check out those. Please honor lots of prasadam and engage as much as possible into the festival. For this evening, the prasadam was sponsored by our dear Bhakta Yash. Today happens to be his 9th birthday. Is Yash here in the temple room? Where is Uncle Jagnarang? So we can put our hands together for Yash. We want to wish him a happy Krishna conscious birthday and to thank his parents, his grandparents for taking the opportunity in sponsoring the evening prasadam for the pleasure of their lordships and all the devotees. So thank you, and over to Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Satchisuta Prabhu and Shantavigra Prabhu, to take us through this first evening of our 5 days festivity. Put your hands together for them quickly. Put your hands together for all the devotees and helpers, workers who would have cooperated nicely to put on today's show, our festivity, 60th anniversary of ISKCON Incorporated. Put your hands together for the blessings of Srila Prabhupada and their Lordship, Sri Sri Paramakana Nitai Gaurachandra. Some announcements. Tomorrow morning, Mangalar Japa will be in the temple room, begin at 5 a.m., 5 to 6 will be Japa session. We humbly request all of you to please join us for Japa meditation. Then Mangalartik, followed by Srimad Bhagavatam class. Within Srimad Bhagavatam class, some devotees will be going out on Harinam, early morning Harinam. They said the sun is too much for them later in the day, so they want to go earlier. So tomorrow morning at 7, some devotees will leave to go out on Harinams, and these Harinams will be 2 Harinams, there will be 2 parties, will be at the roundabout when the traffic are flowing in the morning. We'll be continuously giving some books, prasadam and invitation, inviting people for the rest days of the festival. So you're all invited for Harinam. Gather here at the temple at 6:45. Harinam should begin at 7 a.m. in the morning, at least 2 hours before it gets too hot. The leadership Sangha continues tomorrow at 10 a.m. in the morning, tomorrow being our second session. And of course, tomorrow evening, we'll be honoring 50 years since ISKCON would have incorporated or registered here in Guyana. And of course, very interestingly, we'll be honoring Guyana is 60 years of independence from a religious and spiritual viewpoint. So don't miss the opportunity, engage fully in these rare moments or treasure moments. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, please stand for the beautiful Artik ceremony. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, we beg of each and every one of you to be in the temple room now. There will be Artik to their lordships, so we ask some devotees to remove the 4 set of chairs in front of the altar. His Grace Ajamil Prabhu will be leading us in Kirtan, and I'm sure you don't want to miss this opportunity. Ajamil Prabhu traveling around the world non-stop, enlivening the world with Kirtan. He was just telling me that over 50 million people follow him wherever he goes around the world, or at least check out his Kirtan. So please, everyone it'll be a short Artik ceremony. Come in front of the deities, take their blessings, or come in front of Srila Prabhupada, take Srila Prabhupada's blessings as we honor ISKCON 60. Hare Krishna. Over to His Grace Ajamil Prabhu.
Nitai Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Balamam. Please raise your hand for our Balu Nitai Gaura Premanande. Namoyam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gaura Bani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunnava Paschatu Deshotarini Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare everyone please Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Rama Rama Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Ram,
Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Ram Ram,
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hey, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
All of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Please raise your hand. Bol Nitaya Gaurango, Nitaya Gaurango.
Nitaya Gauranga.
Bol Nitaya Gaurango, Gaur Hari.
Nitaya Gauranga, Gaur Hari.
Bol Nitaya Gaurango, Jaya Gaur Hari.
Nitaya Gauranga, Jaya Gaur Hari.
Bol Nitaya Gaurango, Jaya Gaur Hari.
Nitaya Gauranga, Jaya Gaur Hari.
Nitaya Gaurango, Jaya Gaur Hari.
Nitaya Gauranga, Jaya Gaur Hari.
Mother, all the Mataji, please come here, please come here. We are going back to Mahaprabhu's time, 500 years ago, in Bengal, Nadia. Please. And we have a best dancer came from America. These two mothers, they were last week they were in Vrindavan. Nitai Gauranga Jaya Gaur Hari.
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 Aha. Nitai Gauranga Jaya Gaur Hari.
Nitai Gauranga Jaya Gaur Hari.
Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana,
Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana.
Aha. Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana,
Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana.
Jaya Sachinandana Gauri.
Jaya Sachinandana Gaur Hari.
Nadia Bihari Gaur Hari. Nadia
Bihari Gaur Hari.
Bolo Nadia Bihari Gaur Hari.
Nadia Bihari Gaur Hari.
Nitai Gauranga Jaya 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 Gaur Hari.
Hey, Nitai Gauranga Jaya Gaur Hari.
Nitai Gauranga Jaya Gaur Hari.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama ho 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Rama Hare Rama Rama
Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare Rama
Hare Rama
Rama
Rama Hare Hare
Aha Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama ho 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Oh hey
Hare Rama
Hare Rama Rama
Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Oh
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama
Rama
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Oh Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Hey Hare
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hey Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hey! Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga. Nitai Gauranga, Jaya, Nitai Gauranga. Joyo, Gaur Hari, Nitai Gauranga, Jaya Gaur Hari. Bolo bolo, Gaur Hari, Gaur Hari, Gaur Hari, Gaur Hari. Nitai Gauranga, Joyo, Gaur Hari, Nitai Gauranga, Jaya Gaur Hari. Mahaprabhu is very merciful. Many sages, many gods appears in land of Dharma, India, Bharatvarsha. Although land of the Dharma, Bharatvarsha is very pious, but we have so many impious people living right now. Unfortunately, it's like Krishna's time, so many Rakshasas, Kamsa, Jarasandha, Shishupal, you name it. So similarly, what is Dharma? There will be adharma also. But nonetheless, there is no place you'll find in this three world, Bharatvarsha. It's fact. Although when you go there, you don't like it because so much atrocity, dirty, this and that. This is just outwards. Inward, if you see, only love, only love, only love. Land of Bharat. So in same land, just 500 some years ago, Mahaprabhu came. He said, Nodiyate Bindavane Bangshidhari, Nodiyate Gaur Hari, Chere Devona, Ami Hidma Dhare Rakhibo, Chere Devona, Ami Toma Hidma Dhare Rakhibo, Chere Devona, Chere Dile Shunargo. ছেড়ে দিলে সোনার গো আর তো পাবো না 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 ছেড়ে দেব না আমি হিত মাঝারে রাখিব ছেড়ে দেব না আমি তোমায় বক্ষ মাঝে রাখিব ছেড়ে দেব না He's saying, oh Gauranga, I don't want to give you up. I want to keep you in my heart. You know why? Lakho janam bhaman kore. I have been traveling millions and trillions, but I'm taking so many parents, sometimes tree, insects, animal. But now I got this human form of life. After getting this human form of life, I came to know you're the same Krishna that 5,000 years ago appears in Vrindavan. Now you came in Nadia as a Gaur Hari. I came to know I don't want to give you up. I want to keep you my heart. Lakho jaja. Then saying that Vrindavane Bangshidhari Nodiyate Gaur Hari Tumi Vrindavane Bangshidhari Nodiyate Gaur Hari Tumi Kalo Boron তুমি কালো বরণ করলে হরণ কাঁচা সোনা মাখলে গায় কালো বরণ করলে হরণ কাঁচা সোনা মাখলে গায় ছেড়ে দেব না আমি হিত মাঝারে রাখিব ছেড়ে দেব না আমি বক্ষ মাঝে রাখিব ছেড়ে দেব না ছেড়ে দিলে সোনার গোর আট্ট পাব না 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 He said, Vrindavane Bangshidhari. In Vrindavan, 5,000 years ago, you take the flute and used to play flutes. Nodiyate Gaurahari. In the age of Kali in Nadia, you take Gaurahari. Kalaboran Korle Horon used to be blackish man in Vrindavan. But in Nadia, you take golden form. That
Hare
is
Krishna.
changes.
Hare Krishna. Just excuse, Prabhu. Driver of PYY 2038, red car PYY 2038, parking on UG Road. You're blocking someone's entrance. We ask if you can quickly and kindly move your vehicle. Thank you. PYY 2038. Thank you. Continue, Prabhu.
Thank you, thank you. You know, in Kali Yuga has to have something happen, you know. That's why Mahaprabhu came to give the love, you know. So, in the age of Kali, age of Drapur Yuga, you took blackish color, but in the age of Kali, you got golden form. So that's why Mahaprabhu is so merciful. Please raise your hand and keep chanting. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Jayo, Gaur Hari. Nitai Gauranga, Jayo, Gaur Hari. Aha, Gaur Hari, Jayo, Gaur Hari. Gaur Hari, Jayo, Gaur Hari. Aha, Gaur Hari, Jayo, Gaur Hari. Gaur Hari, Jayo, Gaur Hari. Bolo, Nitai Gauranga, Jayo, Gaur Hari. Nitai Gauranga, Jayo, Gaur Hari. Are Nitai Gauranga, Jayo, Gaur Hari. Nitai Gauranga, Jayo, Gaur Hari. Aha, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Ah, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Bolo Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Bolo Hari, 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 Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Hari, 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 Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Please raise your hand again. You know, we raised for Mahaprabhu, Nityananda, for all the Panchatattva, but now we are raising for His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada. You know, I am from Bengal and I am coming from the land of Mahaprabhu. But this is my birthplace. Although I don't know why I born there, but that is my birthplace. And in young age, I used to go in the kirtan with my mother. We used to have big kirtan. In that area, only kirtan. So I see all the time, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. So I don't know, I used to also do Hari Bol, Hari Bol. You know, and you know, Bengali people are very emotional, you know. Very easily they can cry, and very easily they can get mad also. They're crazy people, you know. So, very crazy people. Okay? This is the one kind of pieces you can find in India, Bengali people. Very emotional. They can easily serve you like a slave. At the same time, very easily they can take the sword and, you know, cut over your head also. You don't know Bengali people like that. So they used to Hari Bol, Hari Bol. So I used to do the same thing. I didn't know why, but now I know why. So similarly, we raised for a Prabhupada. Prabhupada, one who, you know, he one who established this such a moment where everybody can say Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. You know, it used to be only in Bengal. Now every community, every country, people are raising hand and say Hari Bol, Hari Bol. So please raise your hand for Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya 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 Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. So much for dancing. Those who have a strong leg, they should use, and those who have weak leg, what to do? You can do help. So thank you so much. And clapping for the dancer. And one who make the dance with a beautiful midanga, our Mayapur Chandra. It takes a lot of energy to play midanga. It's not a joke, okay? Believe me. Thank you. And all the Khatta player and other associate, all the nice Vaishnavas. So we have 5-6 days festival. Please don't miss it, because this is the one of the kind in Guyana, booming. Believe me, I travel many parts of the world, but when you come to Guyana, it's different. It's a Guyanese thing, naman. You know, powerful nabai. Yes, see it. Huh? So now we're nursing a prayer. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Pral lado lado dai. Pral lado lado dai. Hiranna kashi purvaksha. Hiranya kashi purvaksha. Hiranna kashi purvaksha. Hiranya kashi purvaksha. Arsilatana kalo kalo. Hiranakana kalo. Tono singha paratono singha. Hito nasimha parato nasimha. Tono singha parato nasimha. Hito nasimha parato nasimha. Hey! Yato jami tato nasimha. Yato jami tato nasimha. Bahirino singha hidayeno singha. Bahirino singha hidayeno. Bahir Nasingha Hidayeno Singha.
Vayena Singha, Hirayena Singha.
Naro! Makin Sharanam Nupari.
Hare Hare Sharanam
Naro! Makin Sharanam Nupari.
Hare Singha, Hare Sharanam Nupari.
Prabhu Kar Kamalava Dhinakamadhika Singha. Dalita Hiranyakashipu. Tana! Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jayo Jagadisha Hare Jayo Jagadisha Hare Jayo Jagadisha
Vakara Kamala Varenaka Abhuta
Hare Krishna. The driver of PYY 2038, please move your vehicle. PYY 2038, please move your vehicle.
Jayo Jagadisha Hare
Jagadisha Hare
Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Vigna Vinashina Nrsimha Bhagwan ki, Prahlad Maharaj ki. And when you go back home, think about it for tomorrow, for 5 days, don't sleep, and don't have to cook at home, just come here, take prasadam now. So that way, little easy apna man. So please, see you tomorrow, okay, thank you. Thank you. Oh my God, excellent. Well,